Hey, what's up buddy, welcome back to a new video on the channel. So today we're going to do something a little bit special. We are going to take a look at websites that you guys have sent in order for me to go ahead and take a look at what you have created, how your website is built, and just overall just give it a review on how these websites are made. This is probably going to be super useful if you yourself are running a website or trying to build a website, because you can get some perspective on some feedback that I might give these people, and you might have the same issues on your side, or if you just want to see how terrible some of these websites can be. So the websites we're going to take a look at today are websites that you guys have sent in. I got way more requests than I thought I would get, so I have around 60 websites that people wanted me to review. I picked 5 of those websites. I haven't taken a look at them just yet, so this is going to be my first impression on these websites, my initial thoughts, and just overall how these people can improve their websites, but also just to give some overall perspective on how a website should look and overall issues that often can be seen on Wix websites. But let's just stop talking and let's get right into these websites. So the list I've gathered right here are 5 different websites, and you're probably going to be super surprised on how many different websites there are. There are so many different niches. Some of the suggestions I got, I was like, never seen a website like that before. Just people doing like meditation things, and people are selling like weird stuff you never would have thought of. So people are definitely very creative when it comes to their business and their websites. So I just picked these URLs on random. So we're gonna go ahead and take a look at what they do. I try to not pick the same niche or the same kind of website, just to make it a little bit more fun. So the first website we got right here seems to be a photography website in the UK. So let's just go ahead and take a look at what we got right here. Okay, so this website right here, first of all, it looks actually kind of professional. The only issue that you might have seen already is that this footer is actually covering the main content on the website. So this is a footer on the website, and if you've never seen a footer before, it's just the bottom part of a website. And if you're into website design, you're probably gonna get super annoyed about this part, because this person has obviously not made their footer stuck at the bottom, and instead it just keeps scrolling with the user itself. And this is definitely something you want to look into, because what happens is that people are not going to be able to click whatever content is on the back. On the bright side, what this person has done is the footer is actually transparent, so you can still see the content behind the footer. But imagine if this footer was just plain black or plain white, you wouldn't even be able to see the images behind here. So I think there is a reason behind why she decided to go with a transparent footer. And maybe she realized this was an issue herself, and she was like, oh, I want people to be able to see the bottom part, so she probably made it transparent. So this is definitely something you want to look into, just first impression. Otherwise, I think everything looks pretty good. She has her logo up here. It's not a logo, it's actually a plain text. Even that works super good. I would prefer you to have a professional logo on your website. It's just gonna make your website look more professional. It's also gonna make people trust you a lot more. And then something else that can be super important, even though you're doing photography, something important is that you actually have some kind of context on the page itself. I would probably add a little bit of text, try to add images as well. Images are preferably gonna be the first thing you see alongside some text. So you do have some text up here, you have a header, then you do have the images. But I would like, as a customer myself, if I landed on this website, I would like more context behind who the person is, where she is located and stuff like that. I kind of want that straight away. And if you want people to convert from visitors into clients directly on your website, what I would recommend you to do is add some sort of call to action directly on this page. So what that can be is just a small button somewhere on the website which says click here to book me or click here to contact me. Small things like that is going to help your users navigate towards the goal you want them to. Think of a user of a website, you want to think of them as like someone who is not super smart, right? You want to make sure you grab their hand and walk them through the whole process of navigating your website until they are at the goal you want them to. So if you want them to book a photography, or if you want them to call you, you want to make sure you grab the visitor's hand and follow them along all the way until they do that specific action. So yeah, we'll definitely add some more context on the first page right here. The footer, yeah, just fix that. Something else I noticed up here is that she has copy of bio. So copy of bio is probably gonna be a copy she did of the main bio as a test. What she forgot to do is hide this page itself. So now she has a bio page, and she also have the copy of bio. But the bio itself looks super good. About me, she has some content. And I think everything on this website, just overall from first impression, everything kind of follows along the same red line. Everything looks very similar. And it has this kind of branding on it. Very family friendly photography style. It looks super good. So overall the website looks super professional from that standpoint. So you can clearly tell this person is really into photography and being creative. She's very good at the design part herself, but the technical parts such as actually setting her footer at the bottom of the website is probably not her best aspect of creating the website. Copy of bio, I would remove this one from the menu itself. It doesn't look very professional when you have two pages that are linking to the same thing. It's also not super good for your SEO, since Google is going to see this as you're duplicating your content, which is not going to help you ranking in Google. Overall, a pretty good looking website. Some technical things that could need some improvement. I would definitely give this website a solid 7 out of 10 for a Wix website. When she fixes these small issues, it's definitely going to be a lot better. Something else to point out right here is that she still has the ad for Wix.com on her website. I would definitely get rid of this. But overall, good website, great job on the design. And let's get right into the next one. Okay, so the next website we got on the list is gonna be the microsys.net.in. This website, the guy who sent it in, I noticed he mentioned you're gonna like the SEO. So we're gonna put a lot more focus on the SEO for this website. And if you don't know what SEO is basically search engine optimization, how you make sure that your website gets found in Google. Not gonna get into that right now, so let's just jump on the website itself. Straight away, I don't like that you get a pop-up the first thing you see when you get on the website. That is definitely something I hate. I hate it. Like every time I go on a website, and the first thing I see is a pop-up. Either you have ad block, remove it, or something else similar. I just exit the website straight away and go to the next website. It would be interesting to see how your Google Analytics looks when it comes to your bounce rate, because what happens is a lot of people are just gonna bounce off your website, which is gonna hurt you in the long term, because your visitors are not gonna be able to turn into customers if they just exit your website because of stupid reasons like that. So what I would do is either change your pop-up to when someone is actually trying to exit your website, you can have a pop-up to grab their attention. That's a lot better way of doing it instead of just spamming people the first thing when they go directly on your website. And it's also going to make your website a bit slower because it's going to take a bit of time to load. So definitely something worth taking a look at. What else do we have here? So we have some frustrated guy. He's not very happy. He's talking about a computer crash. Call us. Honestly, it looks decent, even though the website itself is limited to it's not very responsive. It's just in the middle of the website itself. To explain it simply, everything is just in the middle, but it's easy to read. I like the color scheme. I think this green is not the same as this green, so we'll definitely look into that. You probably want to try to keep it similar. It might be the same, but yeah, overall pretty good. The read more button right here could maybe be a bit better when it comes to design. You want things to stick out so people click on it. And not everything is, don't want everything to stand out. What it did right here is definitely pretty good when it comes to making people actually wanting to put in their information. It's super easy to do so. And the button itself is green, which makes it stick out, so people pay attention to it more. And that's how you can use colors to your advantage. So use colors in order to make sure people put their eyes on the right object on your website. Then just straight away, he has information about the company, what they do. Obviously, they work with computers and try to fix computers and whatnot. Also, website development is in here. Visiting services, charges, desktop PC has its services right here. You can just go ahead and book it straight away. So if you have current clients or clients that worked with you before, it's definitely easier for them to just go ahead and book it straight away. So what I would do right here from SEO standpoint, I would definitely link each of these services to a specific page where you talk about that specific service. And that's going to help you both in your Google rankings, and it's also going to help your clients to find the right information. So what people usually tend to do is put the information about all their services on one page instead of dividing it up to different pages. So as you can see right here, all the information is in one page instead of putting each service or each thing he's trying to sell people under a specific page and just talk about that service, and then have a contact form that's about that service. It's going to make it a lot more personal. People are going to be more willing to convert into paying customers, and it's overall going to help your SEO. Okay, so contact, super simple. It has all the information right here. It has implemented a Google map, which you're not able to move, but it still has it. What I would recommend you to do is just add so you can actually move the map. So if you want to check where your house is, you want to see where the store is located, to be able to navigate a lot better. He has address, he has inquiry, working hours. Overall, this website definitely needs some improvements. The website looks super old to me, but it feels like this guy is more tech savvy compared to the last person, which was more into design. This person is a bit more tech savvy, trying to explain everything in detail instead of focusing on the detail part. But what both of these websites are lacking is the conversion. It's not as easy as convert on these two websites, but this website as well is also missing a lot on the design part. What I want you to do is make your website responsive, so it covers the whole screen no matter what kind of resolution you're using. I know it's very limited on Wix, so it's a bit hard to do it sometimes, but you're still able to make it look or feel a bit more responsive with images to cover the whole screen. There's definitely overall improvements that can be made on this website. This website is definitely a solid 6 out of 10. Needs some improvements, but overall a great job, and just let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next website we got right here is gonna be karamariesme.com. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on this website right here. Okay, so this website is, I'm not sure what it is. So what is she selling? Not the bimbling type here, snazzy search bar, thank you. Oh, fancy, welcome, why, hello. Hello, how are you doing, my little Cumlin? What is this website? Okay, is it a blog? Back to school? Potty? Super duper handy, amazing guide for changing a toilet roll. There's something I must say about the design itself. It's very creative, it looks good. It looks good. It looks like more of a website directed to kids. Overall, I kind of like the layout she got right here. I even thought this was images at first, but it's not. And most of you are gonna say this is not a good looking website, but for what she's done, it's a very niche website. It looks good. Something I wouldn't keep is the bar with the gray something. It seems to be some kind of image that's just grayed out. It doesn't look very good, probably just a bad resolution image, so I will go ahead and change out this image or just remove the bar itself. I would remove these social logos. They look also pretty awful and not very high resolution, and try to keep them probably just at the bottom. Change these to black instead, because you already have a lot of colors, so you don't want these colors to kind of destroy the color scheme of the overall website. But yeah, like a funny website, focus on conversion a little bit. I'm not sure what you're trying to convert people to do. She has some visitors of 37 views on her post, 8 views, 7. She has obviously got some traffic. Not quite sure what she's doing just yet. So let's go to about and see what she's doing. So about me, people asked. Okay, just overall, this is gonna be a blog. Seems like humor and lifestyle blog. Okay, here you go. So up here it says humor and lifestyle blog. So this is a blog. It looks super good for being a blog, but as I said, the gray bar has to go. From a conversion standpoint, it's even pretty good. It's definitely keeping my attention. It's pretty funny. Has these like she has thought this out, which I think is pretty good. Yeah, overall pretty good. When it comes to the blogging part, I would probably take a look at the images. Doesn't really look that good, but I'm not into blogs that much, so I'm not sure how people actually want their blogs to look. But yeah, the chat in the corner can go. When you have a blog, you don't need to have a chat function. It's more if you are driving a online e-commerce, trying to help customers with their issues. When you're running a blog, I don't think you're gonna have a lot of people with issues, so the chat, I would say, could go. But everything else looks super good, so yeah, I like it. This is definitely a 8 out of 10 when it comes to a blog website. Okay, so let's take a look at the next website. As I said, there's just websites for everything that you kind of wish you never saw. Let's take a look at the next one. So this is also a photography one. Okay, my mistake. I did pick 2 photography, but it's kind of fitting with my SEO. If you watch my advanced SEO on Wix, I usually go for the photography in New York as my example, so it's kind of fitting. This website, same issue as we had before. The first thing you see when you go on the website is going to be a pop-up. I know that people love having pop-ups. They think it's super cool, but it's just super spammy and doesn't look good. The first thing I gotta say is that the logo itself looks actually pretty good. I like the style of it. And the logo also fits with whatever is going on the website. Something I can notice right away is that she has John Legend as like a music you can play on the website. I'm not sure about the copyright and stuff like that, but I definitely would keep music off your website unless you're actually a musician trying to promote your own music. This doesn't look good. It's just weird. People used to do in like the 80s or 90s, early 2000. You used to have music play once you entered the website. People thought it was super cool. It's not. You should just take it away. It's super spammy. Let's take a look. So you have a photography right here. She has the images. Images look super nice. So a small testimonial. Testimonials could look a bit better when it comes to the design part, but testimonials are super good just to help clients get that social proof that you're actually good at what you're doing, and help your clients understand that you have worked for other people and what they think, and it just helps conversion overall. So then we have our contact us. This website is more directed to conversions. They want people to see the images, so you know what they're doing. Photography is pretty simple. You have the images, what they've done, you have the previous testimonials, and then you have the option to convert into a customer. This is gonna help your clients just to be like, oh, I've seen what she's done. I've seen the reviews. I'm actually interested in her photography. I just want to contact her. If people are at that stage, when they've read this far, they can just go ahead and convert into a client straight away. When you're at the bottom, she actually has some awards right here. She got some award 2019, both of them. Doesn't look super good from design standpoint. I would probably make them smaller, and I would probably put them next to each other. Same with the social icons, they're a bit big. I would make them smaller. Throughout the central Alberta, Canada, including, okay, so she got some kind of SEO. Probably watch some kind of SEO tutorial that she should put her towns right here. It's also good for clients because they understand where she can actually provide the photography services. Yes, a lot of content on the website itself. I like it. The text looks super annoying to read. So overall, I would try to look for either a different font or make the text smaller and then just add a title, and then you have the text, just to structure the text a lot better. It's also gonna help your SEO. So right here, you have your title. then you have your text, but right here just looks super spammy. Kind of looks like a 3-year-old wrote it in WordPad or something like that. So this kind of needs some overhaul. Just a quick look at that. Then once again, she has a contact me straight on the page, which is good. I recommend you to almost have this on every page on your website, just makes it easier for clients. Overall, this website, best one so far, by far. So good job on this one. And when it comes to your overall design, I will definitely give this one a 8 out of 10 when it comes to Wix websites. I'm not gonna compare these to big websites. From Wix websites, there's definitely a solid 8 out of 10. Okay, so now we got the very last website we're gonna take a look at. This website is gonna be yoweddingplanner.com. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, so probably as you saw, the website took a bit of time to load, probably because these images are not optimized enough, which just you're gonna make the website take a lot longer to load. Overall, at first impression when everything is loaded though, looks super good. Get in touch right away, so you have your call to action, which is super important. The logo looks good. I will definitely put it in the middle instead, just to make it fit the overall website. She has a lot of content under her website as well, which looks good. I like the slider, just optimize the images. Then if we scroll down, we have the logo once again. We have a pretty nice title with her text. And this is what I was talking about in the last website. You want to make sure your text itself is structured so it's easy to read and it doesn't look very spammy. This to me looks super good overall. She has a About Me button, so if you want to read more, you click on the button and there you go. It's there for you. And that is also what I was talking about when you grab someone's hand and you try to follow them all the way along the website until they convert into paying customers. Then she has My Services. Here as well, you got view all my services, my blog, so you can see her blog straight away. You got a picture of her as well, just gonna give you more trusted person. Is this a clickable images? Okay, so for some reason the image of yourself is linking to get in touch. I would definitely change that. Once people click on your image, you don't want to get in touch. You want this image just to be there from design purposes. So I would definitely change that, because if I was on the website and accidentally click on something that is not meant to take me somewhere on the website, but it does, that's just going to be super irritating and frustrating for users, especially if the website it takes a lot of time to load. It's going to be extra frustrating for the user. Then she has a blog post which looks to be very active. Which is good. You can view the whole blog, editorials. She has all these content, and then she's linking to everything, which is super nice. She has reviews as well. Yeah, she has your reviews, and you can go to gallery. So probably this is gonna be images from that specific wedding. And yeah, that is exactly what it is. Super nice, super well structured. Like that feature a lot. Let's keep going down. Let's see what we got. So yeah, overall just linking to her previous clients. Explore. So here you should go, all the services and things again. All her posts, which is good. Her footer looks overall pretty good as well. Super nice. Nothing to complain about overall. Let's jump up to, I'm not gonna look through all of these. So what we're gonna do is just look at services and if she has divided all her services, or if it's all on one page. Okay, so same issue for this person. Seems like she is not dividing her services into different pages, which is just gonna help your SEO. It's also gonna make it a lot easier for clients to find whatever they're looking for. So if you have wedding planning, you can have that as a page. You can wedding day coordinator, you can have that as a page. Service a la carte, wedding style shoots. All of these things, you want to put them on different pages, have more detailed information about the service, because some clients want a lot of information before they can trust you and contact you. And some clients just need this, like a short text, and then they're like, oh, I should contact this person. But some people are going to be harder to convert into paying customers. They want more information. And if the information is not on your website, you're just going to click off and go somewhere else. Better to be safe than sorry. when it comes to that aspect of your website. Okay, overall, this is definitely going to be the winner of this video itself. This website was super well thought out. Overall, there's not a lot of things to complain about when it comes to your design. It definitely looks like it's more responsive compared to the websites we have taken a look at today. So overall, this website is amazing. Could need some improvements when it comes to the SEO standpoint, maybe trying to fix some small stuff, but this person has spent a lot of time on this website. It looks super good. It looks super professional. Overall, this is a 10 out of 10 when it comes to a Wix website. But that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to like this video. Also subscribe if you want more content. And if you want me to do more videos like this, reviewing different Wix websites or websites overall, just comment it down below. Comment your link to your website and I will make sure to make a video on that coming up in the future. But that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and I'll see you next time.